Hi. What's up? This is area 4 skip. No, I got lazy. I was doing 100% practice and got up to the end of area 3 and then I got lazy. So I'm not doing it yet. Eventually. I'm just lazy at the moment. Sloppy. Whee! Boink. Take that. Dumb bats. Lady. I'm too lazy to learn Scample Skip. Well, if we switched in-game time, it wouldn't be worth it anyways. Dumb bat. Dumb bat. I know nothing about Scample Skip. You can basically go on top of the statue I just went through and then clip through it. And you completely skip it. It's not complicated, I just never practiced it and I'm lazy. There's like a setup for it apparently, I just never looked at it because I'm lazy. It's not something I would do 100%. Technically speaking, with the in-game definition, 100% wouldn't include it. More spring ball per se, but I think that's silly. Major upgrades should be required for 100%. As weird as it sounds. It's funny because you don't do that for 0%. But yes, we can clip through the statue and you can actually fall through the floor, which would actually skip this cutscene, which is mostly real time. But you also skip like going around a big part of the area to get to the first Metroid. So that would be faster. So yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. This is kind of silly. Thanks, PhD. Maybe because that's too hard. Thanks, PhD Steel. Dumb bats. Okay. I mean, you could technically just call it all items, and similarly as how we call it minimal items for 0% plus, well, technically minus the skippable upgrades or whatever. And then that would probably fix that consistency issue, because we call always 0% and minimal items currently to distinguish between that. So for 100%, you could probably just call it all items or whatever, if you want. Though really, there would be no difference currently. So like Spring Wall Skip would very, very easily not be worth it in 100%, like at all. There are a lot more warple puzzles to go through. Where Spring Ball is helpful. Currently, yeah, you're right about that. Oh, well, that worked out, I guess. Okay, that worked out. Not so well, but it didn't fall into water. Thanks for being stupid and random. No, not necessarily at memory. You can always go get those items during cleanup. Because you have to go back to that area anyways. The question would be, would those extra missiles early on be helpful for 100%, which... probably not. Well, off the top of my head, why am I getting this? Whatever. I'm completely YOLOing this, by the way. I'm just playing by instinct, without any route planned. I never really practice any percent, but I know 100%, and I kinda know 0%, so... this will work out fine, right? I didn't want to do 100% because it's long, but I'm also not in the mood to die repeatedly, probably. So it's like, let's just do any percent. And I was not supposed to open that because it's not 100%. YOLO Area 4 Lava Room Skip, that sounds like a great idea. It's not going to work out, yeah. Hey, DCR. Okay, let's not mess this up for once. Of course I mess it up. Not that difficult. Do the unmorph extend trick, goodness. You beat hard? It's time to beat fusion difficulty. Admittedly, I haven't done so yet. Whatever. That was kind of sloppy. Or you can do 0%. That worked out. Go for it? Nah. You can unmorph extend that ledge too, but it's really awkward and difficult to do. So I don't go for it. I forgot about the bat. That screwed that up. Counter. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's not quite enough missiles. Though I'm at 99 health, max health, so I should get some missile drops. Let's kill this guy, little pancake, or not. missiles. I wanted to pseudo screw attack the pancake enemy. Yes, we call them pancakes. Freeze the pancakes. Oh, I didn't go fast enough. Okay, there we go. 12 missiles is workable. It's fine. There's one more Metroid left, so hopefully I get a double missile drop, which I did. So I'm good to go for now. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. No, wrong direction. Oh. Got it. Good enough. Yes, Samus falls faster when she's morphed. Oh. I like to call them bullshit bats because they're complete BS. Nice. Jump extender helped out, clear the ledge a bit quickly. Call him Fred. Please. Alright. Base CS Scotty for that strat. That strat is so good. Strat to handle the crab enemy. It's so good. Base C Scotty. C Scotty's a really good GBA Metroid runner. So he's done a lot of he's had a lot of contributions, especially to minimal items for Samus Returns. That damage boost kind of helped out. Really? Okay. Well, at least I'm full on missiles currently. Nice miss. Okay. Got lucky there. My missile mashing there sucked. That was really bad. Really, really bad. Entirely on me. Yeah, this was really sloppy. Ah, well. Thank you for the auto host, Just Flandre. Oh, really? Wow. Well, this has been a very bad area too, but whatever. I'm in a reasonably positive mood, so like, not gonna let it get to me. Go. And that sucked. That really sucked. Normally, I would be really concerned about my missile count, but I'm not doing one. I'm not getting spring ball, so. Not too big of a deal. Should be good. Yep, good fight. This alpha method retreats if you do too much damage to it, so you want to do it just underneath that threshold, and then counter it, and then just finish it off before it has a chance. That's not good. I like whiffed everything there. And lost pretty much all my entire A on gauge. Well. Okay. Body suits. That's not a health drop. That's not a health drop either. Okay, that's still enough missiles. Yeah, okay, I'm full on missiles, so that's fine. Oh. Hello. How's it going, Electric Twitch? The woes of no spring ball. I have to waste a second doing a bomb jump there. And also a little bit more time because I have to climb that ledge manually instead of spring balling up. And I'm losing more time here with no spring ball. Much better. Tisk! Ah! Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. good. Cut off. Speed run. One text box. Good, I remembered. Could use more Aeon, really. It's a nice set of drops. It's nice to get a perfect fall there. Hey! Okay, here we go. First try. Good fight. Thanks, game, for teleporting me away from the bomb block, but whatever. Not the end of the world. Good. I always shoot that too high. Okay. Got an electric ball shot, so I decided just to finish the fight without a counter. Because that second ice move shot did a lot more damage thanks to the energy ball. Charge Ice Beam does 120 damage, a missile does 100 damage. And Electric Alpha Metroid has 1500 health. So the numbers add up. A Fire Alpha has 2000 health, so a Fire Alpha takes 5 extra missiles to kill. This one is a Fire Alpha. Because if this was an Electric Alpha, I would not counter there, because I could just finish it off right there, but it would have taken another 8 or 9 missiles to finish it by the time I did the counter, so I'm better off countering than just canceling the counter. This is a really good area too, to be honest. Was it? One slot, part around Lightning Armor sucked, but all the fights were good, which is what main thing that matters. Wish I got my squishy Metroid. No, I did a 0% run yesterday where I skipped Spring Ball. Not entirely used to lack of Spring Ball. It definitely sucks, but eh. I'll get used to it. That was some really nice enemy placement there. The Metroid fights are what makes or breaks the run, really. Like, those are the biggest things. Like, if anyone is interested in speedrunning this game, semi-seriously, do not neglect to practice your Metroid fights. Like, that is where the majority, all your time save will be. That is the most important part of the run. What am I doing? I thought this was the Area 1 section, so I got confused there. I decided not to get this missile tank. After doing 0%, I'm pretty comfortable just having, like, not that many missiles. 39 is fine up to this point. Like, you really don't need that many missiles. There's one in Area 3 that's like there's like 2 in Area 3 that only cost a few seconds, so I'll probably get those, but that should probably be it. Like, getting good Metroid fights is not something you'll do by just doing full runs over and over again. You have to, like, just sit down and grind them repeatedly. You're not going to get good at them by just repeatedly doing full runs. Especially Omega Metroid fights. Because in full game runs, you're just too scared of dying, so you're never going to be able to experiment with what's safe, what's not, knowing their hitboxes and stuff. You have to just individually sit down and grind those. Maybe that sounds obvious, but it's not obvious to a lot of people. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Okay. Finally a real speedrun category. Okay. Well, I didn't hit the snail at least. Having no spring ball really sucks. And so it begins. Job. Well, I mean, by default, this isn't a real Metroid category, because I'm gonna go out of bounds, like, once. 100% currently has the most out of bounds. Thank you, Rarest Buddy. Clean fall. Okay. Oh god, these memers in my chat. I love it. Please keep meming. Also, like, my thumbs are just kind of tired. And 0% means I would have to do a lot of mashing just because of lack of ammo and stuff. So I kind of don't want to deal with that right now. Good. Run through the snail. I did not get very many drops from that. I do not like that. Okay, well, apparently I'm not getting this missile tank. Not that it matters much. Darn, let's grabs. Okay, this is the worst. This is the worst position. That sucks. I lost a bit more time even without spring ball. Oh, whoops. That sucks. Is that enough? Okay, it's enough. It really should be standard. It's really silly that remappable controls are still not standard to this day. But like, that's just stupid, honestly. Ah. Do not want to waste Aeon. because I'm not getting A on refill, unlike in 100% where you do. I was playing it safe. I could have done that without a counter, but I decided to play it safe. Because it's a retreating Metroid. Also was lower on health than usual. This set of rims is really fun to optimize because the grapple beam strats, it just flows really well. Thanks for the drops, game. I really appreciate it. Beam ready. Pretty much perfect. Unmorph extend. Got it. Gotta save those frames. Point is, people have different preferences on which button they mash. Hence, remappable controls would be better. Ice beam equipped. Feels spring ball, feels bad, man. Good enough. That little spiky enemy turnaround. Okay. Want that. Make that spiky enemy turn around too. Oh god, I know exactly what you're talking about, Hero Fred. Ice beam? Ice beam. You can do that a little bit faster with Spring Ball, by the way. You can do this a bit faster with Spring Ball too. If you couldn't tell, I'm a Spring Ball fan. Because I like the Arachnus fight, and Spring Ball strats are cool. But this run doesn't have Spring Ball. Feels bad, man. It feels bad. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not good. I'm not gonna damage boost. Could've, but I'm not going to because I need to take a lava bath soon. So. I'm not done with my Spring Ball timing yet. I'm going to do it. Like, I mean, I'm very confident it is faster for any percent. Definitely faster. But not by a huge amount. Like, that's pretty much my gut instinct. And that's what it's looking to be. Although, if you go by in-game time, Spring Ball skip would be less worth it, because of the Arachnus death cutscene. To be honest. Going low on missiles. Ah. That's not good. Didn't expect it to bonk there. There we go. I mean, technically speaking, my Spring Ball timing is already off, because the last time I timed the Arachnus fight and stuff was when I sucked at Arachnus, relatively speaking. I can still do that faster now, because I'm better at the game. But I'm still, even with that in consideration, I'm confident it's faster for any percent. It's definitely not worth getting Spring Ball in 0% though, because like, you do not have the ammo to deal with Arachnus quickly. 13 missiles is not a great amount, TBH. I don't like how many missiles I got. Guys got really bad missile drops from the alpha. Unmorph extend, that is an unmorph extend right there. That's not good. That's not good at all. That is very bad. I'm gonna lose like a minute. Oh, that sucked. That really sucked. I definitely need more missiles right now. That's helpful. Okay, better. I'm comfortable now. 19's morning enough. That cover just really sucked. Maybe I should get that missile tank from earlier Area 3. Bottom right. Four should be enough. Okay, got it. That's good. That should be good. Solid. That was a very good fight. Of course, I wasted time getting a few extra health and muscle drops, but yeah. Take that any day over this fight going wrong. There we go. Drops I need. Perfect. I appreciate the game warping me farther left. Thanks. Thanks! Nice whip. Nice whiffs. There we go. I should have used one more missile that would have finished it, but whatever. Excuse me. Out of curiosity, memory, has anyone said anything in the Samus Returns Discord? Ten Metroids. That's a 19-minute Area 3. I forgot I want Ice Beam. I want Ice Beam equipped. Kill those enemies. There we go. I'll take that. not getting this missile tank. This is a really good area for us so far. Doing really well in health and stuff. Spring ball, no spring ball makes that part of kind of a pain in the ass. I might. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna play this safe. I'm gonna play this very safe. I played that way safer than I should have, but I want to play it safe. Lose time there for not having swing ball. Ah, whatever. The electrics. Thanks for watching. $24 points! Woo! Nintendo World Championship! That was really good movements. Very happy with how that went. Okay. Where is it? Okay, far right. Nope, no supers. Bummer. I'm sorry, memory. Not today. Someday, though. Maximum super, so that's good. Technically speaking, if you want to categorize alphas and gammas by electric and fireworks, Zeta and Omegas technically have technically have electric fire equivalents too, because there are two different types of Zetas and Omegas. There's one stronger one. The stronger Zeta, which is very red, quote quote fire, is in far right side of Area 5. The hardest Omega, the big Omega, is the one in the last one you fight in Area 7. Speaking of this, really? Okay. Good enough. No, I don't see how alphas and gammas are the same at all, to be honest. They are completely different in this game. Wait, no, I'm stupid. I'm supposed to go this way. I thought it was cleanup. That's why I went down. Just did silly me. Oh, you're not alone in that, Spartan. Quite a few people didn't know. I actually did not know that was a grapple point until after my first playthrough, and I watched a speedrun, and I'm like, holy crap, are you serious? I didn't know you could grapple that. Yeah, this part just flat out sucks without Spring Ball. Like, I lost like quite a few seconds there with not having Spring Ball. It sucks. Team Spring Ball. If anything, in the original Metro 2, Zetas and Omegas aren't distinguished enough IMO. If anything. And no, you're incorrect. There are 3 Zetas in the original game. There are 4 in this game. Yeah, this alpha just got... That poor alpha. Yeah, no, there's no need for me to really get missile tanks at this point. I'm just not gonna get it. The Area 3 is where you'll wake up the robots. Alright. I didn't watch that much of Treehouse, to be honest. I watched like 30 minutes of it, like 20, 30, and then I stopped because I was like, eh, this is good. I'm not going to watch any more though, so I'm going to play it myself. Alright, let's look at these awesome movement strats. I got really unlucky there with that bat. That was very good. That was pretty much perfect. Practice pays off. Okay, nice. Super, okay, I guess. In 100%, there's something I grapple there typically, but I don't need to do it in 80% or 0% because I'm not taking that path. The Switch is a handheld console, you know? FYI. That was good. Really good mini weapon management there. Only remember to put more missiles. I don't waste a super for no reason. No good reason, I should say. Lol. I think the chosen memories in the game is really up for interpretation, which is kind of interesting, and hopefully whatever next game comes out, after 2D game that comes out after this, we'll expand on that, but we'll see what happens. Also, gravity suit, aka the sex suit, because it's sexy. Oh, come on. Bad weapon management there. Well, they made Nightmare's model in 3D, another M, technically speaking. Ready. I was hoping he'd just finish it right there. Oh my goodness, still not dead yet? Shit. Oh goodness, that's bad. I got the missile glitch, that's why things got screwed up. That's why I couldn't fire anything. I was trying to shoot my beam, but I didn't realize I got the missile equip glitch. Don't know how that happened. Wow, that was like one of the worst Zetas ever. That sucked. That was atrocious. Well, not everything's gonna go well. Oh well. Bit more Aeon. I don't really have any supers, TBH. And I didn't get any super drops at all there either. That's a super drop. Yes, okay. Okay. Good. Oop. No. Wrong power. Aeon management is difficult in this game. I mean, that was drops. Hey, super missile drop. Nice. Was my mic muted this entire time? I think my mic muting switch was like halfway there. I wasn't sure. Hopefully not. Okay. A little scared there. I'm full on everything actually. Literally everything. That is nice. Oh, I'm down here. Supers, beam burst, ice beam, ready, go. This is a fire Zeta. It has more health. This has been really bad luck. This is terrible luck. That was like the worst luck I've ever seen. Wow. No, individual Aeon tanks don't really help you at all, really. I mean, if the only reason you'll get an Aeon tank is for the Aeon refill, not necessarily the extra tank. Like 150 Aeon, it doesn't hurt per se, but like, unless there's an Aeon tank that's literally in your way, it's not going to be really worth it. Because 150 is like not really much at all, really. There's only one where it's kind of worth it for a refill, but even that one's not even that big of a deal to get, which is the Area 4 one. Like, that was not really that helpful, really. Because like right by it are a bunch of swarms that you can get for refills anyways. Oh no, that was 150. You're right, it's 50, yeah. 50 Aeon is not much at all, really. Like, I haven't gotten a single Aeon tank in this run, and if with every Aeon tank in the game, my current Aeon is like 3/4 of what it normally would be with every Aeon tank. It's really not much at all. So, that's just how it is. Oh, fuck. That's not good. Okay. I improvised there. That wasn't too bad. My improv was fine there. sort of sequence breaks, I skipped Spring Ball. Here's the funny thing. Like, people talk about how, like, Out of Bounds is cheating and too game breaking and stuff, but almost every item skip in the, like, outright item skip in the game is not an Out of Bounds skip. The only ones that's a quote Out of Bounds skip is like scan pulse skip, and even that's not really Out of Bounds, really. Like, that's the only skip, I believe, off the top of my head, that's an actual quote Out of Bounds, which is debatable because you're not going out of bounds technically, you're clipping through a statue. Power Bombs is theoretical and no one's done it yet. Whenever Power Bomb skip is done, that would be an out of bounds skip, and the only major upgrade in the game that is skipped without a bounds. Because currently you can skip Scan Pulse, Lightning Armor, Space Jump, High Jump, Spring Ball, and Spider Ball. All 6 of those upgrades do not use out of bounds. Well, debatably Scan Pulse, but that's it. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't want there to be any required spider clips in a run, because spider clips are complete bullshit in this game. I do not want to lose a run at the end trying to do a trick that is incredibly unreliable and can take up to 30 minutes to do, because it's that bad. We'll need more information on it eventually, but at the moment it's just ridiculously inconsistent. But, well, if it happens, well, that's just what happens. I hope they're found, but you don't have to do them in the speedrun. I don't know, because power bombs save quite a bit of time, to be honest. Especially, like, this really the Queen fight where they save quite a bit of time. It hasn't really been timed per se, but the Queen, it's a pretty significant deal for the Queen. But that isn't really, I don't know if that's really that much compared to actually fighting Juggernaut. We'll see. Because Juggernaut is a terrible 3-minute fight. Ooh, let's run on Queen Burst. To be fair, you can probably just quickly Queen too. You can, and I hope it's not found with a spider clip, because screw spiders clip so much. Whatever. Hey, Storic, thanks. No spring ball feels bad, man. Ah, feel when no spring ball. Feel when no spring ball. Well, hey, Zelna. I don't think I got to say hi. Not quite used to actually crossing this without getting an energy tank and missile tank. Oh, I got knocked right somehow. Good enough. Good enough. Got a bad pattern, but since this is not 0%, I can actually do something about that bad pattern and end it early. Because I just burned some for no good reason. Okay, we're good. Okay, well I have a lot of health. I didn't tank too many hits with Omega Metroid, so I'm good for now. Don't really need lightning armor, but I should equip it. Run through enemies, stop losing time, just in case. Okay, well, rip lightning armor. Let's use it again. Okay, that's Area 6 done. Most popular category? Probably, I don't know. Probably any percent. Although, from a speedrunning standpoint, I think 100% is the most interesting. Is the most interesting category, to be honest. Like 100% is much more interesting in my opinion, but that's not going to be the popular category. Just because it's long and has a really steep learning curve with cleanup. Nice, got the jump. Rip Thurs's R button. I apologize. Okay. Yeah, that's perfectly normal. See, like that's the only currently in any percent round. That's the only out of bounds you'll see in any percent. In 100%, there are, I believe, 7 spots to use out of bounds in. Supers are equipped. Ready. I forgot to shoot this. Stomp. Good. Ah, screw you. Good time. As far as I know, it's random whether this jerk does a third attack or not, and it did do a third attack, so I lost time. Good luck. No, the bombs do matter in the second phase. It's just, if he does his inhale first... Hold on, I need to concentrate for this. There we go. But yeah, like the boss will, on the second round, it'll always do an inhale, then a slam attack, or slam then inhale. If it does inhale first, I get inhaled intentionally because you get drops from the second attack right after that, which brings you back to full health. But if it does the opposite, then if you get inhaled intentionally, you have to do the entire next section with 100, 200, 300 less health. It's a lot riskier, and it's kind of to do. So I only do it if the boss does the inhale attack first. And I have a lot of Aeon, because it's only really worth it if you have enough Aeon to beam burst it, while still having a little bit for phase drift later. So from my perspective, what I do personally, I only get inhaled intentionally if it inhales first and I have almost full Aeon. Otherwise, I will always drop bombs. Because dropping bombs into the face makes it much faster to take out the head when it does a spinning laser attack. You kill it with like 3 supers as opposed to like 10. But it's not really that big of a difference from my timing, from when I timed it. So. Super drops, I mean not supers. Power bomb drops would be nice. Nope. Really. Powerbomb drops would be a nice game. Not. Getting super drops, but I need powerbomb drops. Oh, I did get one drop, okay. More drops would be nice, but not strictly necessary. Oh, that missed. Damn it. Oh, no, it hit! Good fight. And a power bomb drop. 2 power bombs. That works. More drops would be nice, though. Actually, no, I could just use a powerbomb there, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I should do in any percent. I should plant a powerbomb there, if I have one. It blows up the bomb box and all the enemies, and then I can get a refill here, which I think is worth it, by the way. Up pretty badly. Powerbomb drops? Nope. That's not good for my Aeon. Both the other enemies. Very good fight. Fantastic fight. And more power bombs to boot, so that's good. 3, and a bit of Aeon too. Phase Rift. 2 power bombs. I think I can use one here. No, I didn't get one. Damn it. Ah, that was not worth it. Okay, well I can still use one right now for the Fire Omega. Okay, a drop. That was really bad matching. Good. Good fight. That was really, really good. Very happy with that. By the way, Omega fights and 100% are much harder than any percent. Why? Because you cannot afford to use power bombs on them. You have to consider power bombs for a lot of other stuff for 100%. Any percent you can just go all in with power bombs and you don't have to care. Yeah, this is a typical 3DS title with respect to price. I'll grab this really quickly. I don't think that's not worth it getting, but whatever. I didn't need it at all because I forgot. Oh no! Why am I doing this? I do not need to do this. I completely overshot that. Actually, that might still be faster. That might still actually be faster. LOL. I need to time that, whether that's actually faster or not. Kill these enemies for a bit more Aeon, because I mismanaged some poor mismanagement there. Normal missiles, Phase Drift. Phase Drift, Supers, Grapple Beam. I can turn that off. It only works for like normal missiles to my knowledge. So like if you're completely full on health, then most normal enemies will always give you missile drops. I don't really know how that works with super missiles and power bombs, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work exactly the same way. So now that I think about it, a lot of times if I'm full on missiles and health, I usually get super missile drops. But power bomb, it definitely doesn't work that way for power bombs. Unfortunately. How did that bat not die? Yeah, I use my right hand to switch Aeon powers while running. I almost always use my right hand for Aeon powers. Pretty much, almost always. I do not like the amount of Aeon I have. Kill these enemies for a little bit of a refill. Okay, that's good. That's not good. Yeah. That sucks. That last haul really killed my Aeon, so that was poor Aeon management. Got a power bomb drop to help make up for it though, so that's nice. Fusion, you have 74 in Metroid Fusion. In this game, I actually wish you had 74 power lines. You could really use a lot of those. Almost all of them, to be honest. Well, not all of them, but a lot. Ready? I didn't get as many missiles as I wanted there. That kind of sucks, actually. Good. That's a perfect pattern. Only 2 supers, but that's workable still. Ah, almost. Almost. I mean, this is still a really good fight, but I almost killed it in that attack. The third power bomb you do from her stomach is guaranteed to kill, by the way. I'll take this for now. I don't really need it, to be honest, but eh. In the escape, after the queen, you do 5 spider sparks. Which is quite a bit, actually. Considering how short this segment is, 5 spider sparks is quite a few. I think it's 5. feel when I almost hit 100% stress. This one's one of the best ones in the game that you don't do 100%. Nice super waste. Should be almost dead. There we go. Don't counter, don't counter, don't counter. Okay, that was a bad call. Because it didn't do as much damage as that. There we go. Well, that run actually wasn't that bad. This run actually had a lot of good in it, but sub 140 RTA is easily possible. But okay. Bad missile management in one section, and bad missile management in one section, from what I remember, and the fire gamma Metroid in Area 3 was atrocious. Otherwise, this run actually wasn't that bad. So, yeah, this actually wasn't too bad of a run. Could be much better, but wasn't that bad. Let's see what the in-game time is. It's a single segment, so 1:33:07. Okay. Yeah, no, usually I'm just gonna trash on my own run, because I'm being like, this run is shit no matter what, even if it's a world record, but this run actually wasn't that bad, honestly. Like, it's not great, but it's far from bad. So, yeah. Alright. But yeah, I mean, this is a game where, like, all the categories are relatively similar. It's really surprisingly easy to juggle between them. Like, I didn't practice any percent at all. I did not do any practice at all, whatsoever. All I did was learn 0% yesterday. But yeah. anyways, that's it for now, but thanks for watching. And hopefully we'll see some nice improvements to this category, and basically every category.